Hi everyone. Tonight we'll be doing a meditation on the craniosacral dynamic. So when you're ready, go ahead and find a comfortable seat, whether that be sitting cross-legged on the floor, sitting in hero's pose, laying down on a bed or on a couch, whatever allows you to relax. As you start to get comfortable in this seat, start to bring your attention to your breath. Noticing the inhale, noticing the exhale. Beginning to notice the space in which the inhale becomes the exhale. That slight pause in the breath where one stops and the other begins, the transition. Exhale here. Starting to bring your awareness to your body. Starting with the top of the head. Coming down the forehead. Paying attention to any temperatures on the skin, tingling, itching, burning, and just being aware. Just sitting with it for a second. Inhaling. And slowly exhaling. Moving down now to the jaw, sides of the mouth, right underneath the ears. We'll inhale here. And unclench the jaw on the exhale. Relax. Let the jaw fall down to the floor. Coming into the shoulders. We inhale, pulling them down the back body. Moving into the upper arms. The lower arms on the inhale. Soft exhale into the hands. Inhale, we work back up the arms to the lower arms, the upper arms. Bring your attention now to your chest. Feeling the space on the breath, the inhale. And exhale. Working from the chest into the stomach, side area, lower back. See if you can breathe. Inhale, breathe deep, as deep as you can towards the bottom of your stomach. Inflating like a balloon. Exhale, side out. Start to bring awareness to the legs, the upper, the knee, the calves, and the feet. Inhaling into a full feeling of all parts of the body. Maybe there's a slight buzzing. Maybe the mind wants to wander. Just take note. There's nothing that you have to do right now except for breathe. Start to bring awareness to a band of light just below the skin that illuminates your body's interior. In ancient yogic text, this is often referred to as the goddess of Chitrini, or the radiant or lustrous one. She's equated with pure intelligence. So breathe into this light. Notice what color it is. Notice how it sits and illuminates the whole body from the inside. Start to narrow this light down into the spinal cord. Starts at the base of the skull. And just like water pouring out of a faucet, it drips down the spinal cord, down into the sacrum. Feeling that light, that water, that healing energy now pouring down from the top of the head into the upper back, middle back, lower back, and then coming back up, lower back, middle back, upper back, and back to the head. And just as the breath has an inhale and an exhale, and there's that fluid motion of pumping in and out, the light body has the same in and out pattern of light coming down, circling around the bottom of the spine and coming back up. This vital light, sometimes called cerebral spinal fluid, is translucent and clear and is often connected to the divine nectar of Amrita described in ancient yogic texts. Notice that light surrounding your spine, flowing up and down. Often there's the comparison to enlightenment with that of a lotus flower. So on the inhale, start to picture a lotus flower sitting on the water with its stem underneath the water, reaching down, drawing in and pulling back up towards the flower. The connection between the lotus flower is often thought of the same as the brain and the spinal cord. The brain and head represent the flower as the stem that pulls down into the root to connect, draws the energy for the blossoming of the flower to take place. Just like with our spinal cord, how it roots us down to the earth so we can draw from the nutrients of Mother Earth and blossom. Yogis, when they achieve states of samadhi or the highest bliss, start to notice that there are these rhythmic, fluid, and also electric rhythms that move through the subtle body. Coming back to the Vedas with some of the earliest ancient texts, these electric and fluid-like rhythms were often invoked as deities: Soma, water and moon, and Agni, fire and sun. And the essential force of life, the prana, was thought of being a liquid and luminous, like reflected sparkles of sunlight, shimmering on an inner sea of miniature waves. In Indian spirituality, water has always been deemed a healing medium. Bring yourself back to a picture of the flower in the water healing. We'll inhale Exhale, keeping that image of a flower bobbing in the water, drawing down the light energy around its stem and pulling it back up. Noticing the tides that take place, the ins, the outs of the breath, the rise and the fall of the energy from our spine to our brain. We'll start to bring attention to the breath and start to slowly move the fingertips, deepening the inhale and deepening the exhale. Next inhale, we'll slowly lift the shoulders towards the ears, and exhale, we'll pull them down the back body. Inhale, pull the shoulders towards the ears, and exhale, down the back body. Before we close, we'll do some slight slow movements to help pump some of this cerebral spinal fluid from the base of the spine up into the head. So just as we place our hands on our knees, we'll slowly make cat and cow arches and bends in our back to start moving that spine forward and back. Inhale, we'll puff the chest out. Exhale, roll the shoulders forward, drawing the abs in, pressing through the upper back. Inhale, lift and shine the heart forward. Exhale, press into the hands, elbows draw in slightly. Reach, pulling the shoulders down as much as possible. One more time, we'll inhale. Exhale, back to neutral. Big inhale here. And exhale, side out your mouth. If you feel ready, you can begin to slowly open the gaze of your eyes. First, maybe just seeing through your eyelashes. Then starting to slowly open as you look around the room. Becoming aware of your surroundings again. Becoming aware of what's around you. And when you're ready, you can get up. Have a good night.